Awesome. Okay, so my name is Pam. Welcome to what we call MK Close Up. Um, we do these a couple times a month. They were created specifically for our friends and family consultants and their warm circle. Because as a friends and family consultant, maybe you just fell in love with the product and you love the discount, but you would love a way to know more about the product and tell your mom, your sister, your best friend, your coworker, more about the product as well, but you don't consider yourself a consultant that might be actively doing parties or, one thing I will tell you is we do like to equip you because, have you ever had a time in your life? I bet there's nobody on here that hasn't had this time where like all of a sudden everything, three appliances break at one time or you need four tires or, and you can't go to your regular boss and go, hey, if I work 6 hours this week, can I make an extra $1,000? No, you cannot. Like the answer is no. In most businesses, legal, moral, and ethically. So I love for our consultants, even if they're personal use or friends and family, to know how to create income. So when you're ever in a time, exactly, just getting groceries nowadays. If we're ever in a time that you need to create income, literally create it at will, then you have that skill. And sometimes you need it to give to someone, someone that, is going through a hard time. You may not need it yourself. So this is more for you to, our vision is that if you're a consultant or you're a guest of one of these consultants, that you literally fall in love with the way you look and you feel. Like your skin and your look makes you feel like $1,000,000 with our product as a vehicle. That is our vision. And some of my directors, the leaders that I work with, say to me all the time, you are really great at sales. I'm not really. Like I was, we're consultants when we start. I was an insultant. That's literally how bad I was. But I do love the results of what happens when you use the product. So today, I want you to just get comfy. I pretend we're like having a girlfriend night, and I'm digging through my makeup bag and telling you all my favorites. That's really how I want you to feel when we get finished. And I'm going to do my best. It usually ends up being about 36 minutes, but we're going to go after it. So the first thing I want to talk to you about is that we follow European Union standards. I don't always say that in the beginning, but I want to tell you that now. There's FDA in the United States, and there's the European Union, and we're in like 39 or 40 markets across the world. But the European Union bans close to 1,500 ingredients, 1,500, and the FDA in the United States bans 13 ingredients. It's like a vast difference. So we follow European Union standards. So you can trust that everything I'm showing you and everything else I'm not showing you is solid and pure ingredients. We have a state-of-the-art manufacturing facility in good old USA, Lewisville, Texas, that has zero landfill. There's not another of its kind in the United States, and we manufacture everything that we sell, and we don't outsell. There's only about five-ish manufacturers of cosmetics in the world, and so all other cosmetics are made by the other four. And so I just want you to, if you are using Mary Kay or you're a part of our company, I want you to feel solid. Like I want you to feel proud and secure. I want you to feel like you're with a company with integrity. The other thing about that is if you do fall in love with everything, your consultant, we're not a multi-level. So your consultant can sell to you at retail. She buys it and then sells to you at retail. She can't sell it to you at her cost because that puts her in a violation of her contract, and that would make her like a multi-level situation, which is a violation of the Federal Trade Communication, Federal Trade, whatever, those people, FTC. But if you fall in love with it and you want your own discount, you can get started for $35, or you can just support her. So either way, let's go to it. Okay, the first thing I want to tell you, the second thing actually, I guess, is you want to start. I always use my grandmother as an example. My grandmother had a like homemade from scratch. She made everything from scratch pie base recipe. So whether she was going to turn it into a chocolate pie or lemon meringue pie or a banana or whatever, she used the same base. Well, you want to start with skincare. Now, skincare is customizable. It is not one size fits all. be clear. If someone says, okay, you use this, everyone uses this, that's not the truth. In fact, we have a really cool app if you want to do it for yourself. It's called, in your app store, it's called the Mary Kay Skin Analyzer app. And so you can download it in lighting, in good lighting, like your bathroom or in the window with no makeup. Scan your face, screenshot the scan, and it'll give you a list of products. Now, don't freak out because it's a long list, but it's our job to help you take that and build a custom experience for yourself based on your own needs. You know, you might be super dry, you might be super oily, you might battle pigmentation, you might battle blemishes, but you start with a base skincare. And our two most popular are this. This is our Miracle Set. This set is the only thing that the FDA allows us to say makes a difference in one day. So that's huge. And it comes with a cleanser, a daytime defender, a nighttime recovery, and an antioxidant moisturizer that does not have sunscreen. We always recommend our zinc mineral sunscreen, and it has the highest amount of sunscreen, amount of zinc you can get in. It's 22.973%, and it doesn't leave a white residue on your face. It's crazy good, crazy good. There's Cara Beth. Cara Beth, I'm gonna make you a co-host so that you can admit people as they're coming in if they come in late. Are you where you can do that? I just said. So that's the Miracle Set. And this is really great everyday anti-aging, just a good base to start with. If you have a teen or a preteen, we have a stellar, brand new on the market. Everybody's going crazy. The teens are all like, my skin is glowing. It feels so soft. That age group is obsessed with skincare, and I'm so happy they are. But they don't need to be using actives because it can ruin their skin barrier while their skin is still baby skin. So preteens and teens, we have that for you. This is our repair set. This is if you need to repair, excuse me, repair something that you've done to your face. Like if you grew up when I did, you put iodine in your baby oil and fried yourself on top of the university roof before we knew skin cancer was invented. Or if you just like a luxury prestige line, more like a medical grade type, you know, look, feel. It comes with a cleanser, a lifting serum, which we call Botox in a bottle, or Spanx for the face. If you don't need those, you can still be my friend, but I'm just going to tell you, one day you will. A night and a day. The night has encapsulated retinol in it, which is incredible. If you're nursing or pregnant, we substitute that for you. And then an eye cream. This eye cream, the Miracle Set does not come with an eye cream. And so we recommend an eye cream always if you're over 20. And then we add this usually. This is our most popular eye cream. So this is the repair set. If you want, it's not just age specific, but really at a certain age, you definitely want to go to this. Some people will slide into it slowly. They'll take the Miracle Set and they'll add this lifting serum and this eye cream. And so they'll kind of beef it up a little. As I say that, I want to tell you that we are made in-house with our own dermatologists on staff, our own lab. Our lab there is our research and development. We have quality control in-house, and then we hire external quality control just for a variable. And so we make our products to be able to integrate. So when I said you can take the Miracle Set and you can add the Spanx for the face, you can do that in our company. You do not want to do that with a counter line. We are, by the way, the #1 best-selling brand of skincare and color cosmetics and anti-aging in the world. Can we get a whoop whoop? For the second year in a row in every direct sales company. And we're in the top 5 global brands, even in Europe. So we are very proud to bring that to you. But part of that is our quality control, our doctors, you know, just amazing. So you wouldn't want to take, say that you had a Chanel cleanser and a Lancome moisturizer. You wouldn't want to mix those two because chemically they're not made to go together, and it can cause an explosion on your face. You will think it's the last product that you used, but it's not. You did not have a reaction 9 times out of 10. You had a reaction to those two ingredients in the products that you were using together. So you want to keep your skincare in well, we're the only company that does that, but you want to keep it in the same line. Okay, let's talk about, let me take a sip. Y'all bear with me. I'm trying not to be slow, but I had a little bit of a rough morning this morning. Just to be transparent, after I had the virus, I have some mornings where I adopted, so I don't I don't know what morning sickness feels like, but it feels like what I would imagine it would. but I'm good. I have a nausea pill in me. I'm good to go. Okay. These, oh my gosh, these are besties. They're besties. And these are something that you definitely want in your routine. The micellar water provides a double cleanse. Now, I'm sure double cleansing is all the rage. It's one of the trends in skincare, trending in skincare. And it's like a magnet. It's like a water magnet. So I take my eye makeup off, and I'll show you that in a second. Well, I'm not going to take my eye makeup off, but I'll show you what I do it with. Then I take another cotton round and I smooth all over my face, wiping everything that I can get, and then I cleanse. So do you ever, like, you're cleansing your face and you think, I'm not cleaning, like you would clean again, kind of like shampooing your hair twice? This is that, and you will love it. You will, at first I was like, I'm an 11-minute in the bathroom girl. Like, don't give me another step. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do all the skincare steps because I love what it does for my skin. You can probably see. In fact, I meant to highlight myself so that I wouldn't get all ADD-ish. There we go. But I'm adding this step because it gets you cleaner, and then your skin can receive your moisture. So we sell one of these every 5 seconds. This is our best selling product. Tell me in the chat if you've used this product before. This is our oil-free eye makeup remover. You shake it up till it gets cloudy. The top part covers waterproof, all the things, and the bottom is like all the regular. You put it on a cotton round and you just saturate your eye and gently wipe it off. Now, yes, it's the only one that it's recommended for a lot of ophthalmologists recommend it. It also gets rid of lash mites. Y'all, if you don't gross out easy, I could not Google it right now, I'd get sick. But lash mites are kind of like, we all have staph on our body. We all at one time will most likely have lash mites, but if you've ever had a gap in your lashes, and you're like, how did that happen? Or you've got itchy lash line, that's lash mites. So you definitely you don't want to clean your eye makeup with your cleanser. It is not meant to get your eye makeup off. It's not made. So if nothing else, use it for this, but it's completely oil-free. One of the things about the European Union is the FDA will allow you to say that something's oil-free if it has up to a certain amount of oil in it. The European Union does not. So if we say it's oil-free, which many of our products are, even a lot of our moisturizers, then it is oil-free. So eye makeup remover. If you're making a list, definitely put that on the list of things you want to use. You will never not use it. Once someone uses it, they will never not use it. Okay, I'm waving this wand. This is our mask applicator. It's the color of my pink Cadillac. Isn't it cool? I love it because you can apply your mask with it and not get it under your fingernails. This is charcoal mask. I'm going to resist today because I'm hurrying, but I can rarely open it without smelling it because it has rosemary, honeysuckle, eucalyptus, like smells like a spa, and it has activated charcoal. And activated charcoal will absorb up to 200 times its weight in impurities. It's like a magnet for your pores. And until we came out with this, I did not know that our pores can hold 7 years of debris. That's nasty. And I should have, because people come to us at 29, 39, 49, 59, and all of a sudden they're like, there are always people that have had really great skin. They've never really had to fool with it. They clean their face. They mask when they felt like it. They moisturized occasionally. But all of a sudden, they're noticing pore enlargement. They're noticing their makeup's not staying on as good, which is almost always your skin, not your actual foundation that does that. They're noticing just some imperfections. Now, for me, I had really bad skin. The imperfections they're noticing would be nothing to me, but to them, because they've had good skin. But the bottom line is their pores are full of gunk and they're starting to enlarge because they haven't cleaned out. So this is a great detox. You put it on all over, you leave it on about 20 minutes. It turns colors based on if your skin's dry, it'll be like lighter. If your skin's oilier, it'll be darker. If you have a blemish forming or one already there, it's going to do a little white detox button. In fact, if I get one, I sleep with a dot on it. Wonderful. It's great for teens that have like that, when they do sports, cheerleading and, all the sports, they get kind of a breakout from the sweat. If they'll do this a couple times a week, you can even do it on your back. You can even put it on your pits and detox your pits. I'm telling you, it's amazing. And then you can use it 1 to 2 times a week, depending on what you need, but it definitely cleans your pores out. Okay. This mask, those together are called Mix and Mask. They're friends too, like these besties. This is our moisture renewing gel mask. Now you can use it as a mask. It doesn't have any actives in it. It feels amazing. It is a gel. I don't know if I can squirt it without, can you see? There. Almost all of us use it as a leave-on. Now, what that is pits is a selling point. I know, Heather. You'd be like, ah, we're all going to have selfies and have our pits, have charcoal mask on them now. Most people, my mom sleeps in this almost every night. And if you've seen my mom's picture, she's fabulous looking. You can go to my Facebook profile and there's a picture of me and her and Riley at our seminar that we had in August. And she looks like $1,000,000. And she can tell you how old she is. I'm not allowed, but Carrie Beth could put it in the chat because I'm not allowed. But she looks like $1,000,000. And so after you do all your skincare, your night products, everything, you put this on. It feels kind of tacky at first. Then it settles in. You're not going to slide off your pillow. And you wake up in the morning, skin like butter. It's amazing. Okay, so let's talk exfoliation. Y'all tell me in the chat as you go if you have questions, and I'll go back when we finish the recording and I'll answer them all. I love it. Yeah, like that lady asked me if I was in my 8th. She said, I know you're in your 8th decade, but actually, how old are you? No, I'm not. I was not complimentary. Okay, we have a physical exfoliation. If people ask me, okay, what do I need to change about my skin? You need to make sure you are adding moisture, specifically actives, if you can, and exfoliation. Our skin cells shed at a rate of people are dumb, but Jesus loves them. Exactly. At a rate of every 28 days left in a vacuum. But as we age, I'm not even talking aged, I'm talking as we chronologically age, our cells shed less. So you want to do something that keeps them exfoliating because that's where you get that finish, that glow, that polish, that like skin looking like skin look that you're going for. That is the number one thing people tell me. If like we always ask you like a magic wand question. In fact, I'll ask that and you put it in the chat, and I'm going to go back when we finish and I'll address all of those. If I had a magic wand, a magic skin wand, and I could wave it over your face and change or improve everything that you wanted to change or improve, pop in the chat, be brave, what you would want that to be, because we can address those and that's what you want. Well, this is a physical exfoliation. I walked somebody through how to do this last night. The first step is refine. It's grainy. It has the same crystals in it, alumina, not aluminum, oxide crystals that you have like when you go to the spa and get a microdermabrasion treatment. And while your skin's wet, I usually keep it in the shower because it's grainy. And if you do it in the bathtub, Riley used to say when she was baby, you're gonna have a shiny honey, mama. But I tell Riley stories and I forget she's like a director with us, and she'd be like, Mom, seriously, I'm an adult now. She doesn't say that, but I'm sure she wants to. She's very respectful. So you do massage it all over about a quarter size for about a minute or two. And I do all the way down to my décolleté because, this ages faster. It has more exposure. And then you rinse it off and you do the second step. And the second step is a pore minimizer. You can actually do it every day, even though you don't microderm every day. The most you want to microderm is every other day. But yes, it is, it's incredible. And thank you, Care Bath. Oh my gosh, it's the biggest compliment you could pay me. You want to, now I'm like, you want to make sure your exfoliation, you don't want to get out of the habit is what I'm saying. So every other day it works in my brain. So on the off days, I do this. This is, other than our skincare and our like clinical solutions line, this is my very favorite product in the world. Like very favorite product. It's our glycolic peel. The whole name for it is Time-Wise Repair Revealing Radiance Facial Peel. Now, if you've ever used glycolic acid on your face, ours is delivered in a marine botanical. So you have no downtime. So if you go to the esthetician and you get anywhere from a light peel or you can get like an intense peel, your skin's going to flake off. It's going to flake off pretty decently for a couple weeks, or it's going to really flake off depending on the intensity of, how much they use. That's not going to happen. What it does is it exfoliates the top cells that are just sitting on the top. Then it goes a little deeper to the ones that are kind of clinging onto each other and gets those off too. And after you use it, your moisturizers, all the serums, everything you do, you receive it so much better because you've got all those skins out of the way, skin cells out of the way. So you do this a couple times a week, literally clean your face. I like easy too. Remember, I'm an 11-minute in the bathroom girl. You cleanse your face. And when I say 11 minutes, that's mornings. Like that's makeup too. I'm like, get it done. If you love to stay in there, more power to you. But you put it on your face after you cleanse all over, except don't get it right up under your eyes. I do my neck too. And you leave it on for about 10 minutes. And then you just wipe it off and follow with all your products. So, and look at the size of that bottle. Like it lasts you for forever. Glycolic acid in a marine botanical. Okay, let's do something fun. And then I have to like be the road runner and talk faster than I've ever talked before, which is pretty fast. Okay. I'm probably going to go 5 minutes after. These are hydrogel eye patches. Y'all, I really need to start screen sharing because the before and afters of these, you're just going to say, I'll take 3 of these because it depuffs, it moisturizes that under eye area. I even sometimes, if I've had I have food intolerances. So if I've had a bad reaction, I have the blessing of it happening on my face, not my tummy. So I'll put them here. Oh, good. Awesome. Look at her. Carrie Beth's my girl. Here, and then I'll put them here. So, well, there's 30 pairs in there. If you buy, now I'm not talking TJ Maxx. We all love us some TJ, but I'm not talking that. I'm talking like really quality products. If you buy eye patches, you're usually going to pay about $60 or more for 4 pairs. So you can get these for $40. I normally don't tell prices, but I just think that's like psycho good. You know what? They make a great girlfriend gift. They make a great, if you're fixing up, I call it a batch box for a bachelorette trip. If you're putting one of these in there, because late nights and, sometimes alcohol. And so just all sorts of fun things you can do with them. I keep them wrapped up at Christmas in case I need an oops gift, because you know how somebody gets you a gift and you're like, oops. So there you go. Okay, real quick, I'm going to tell you about these. These will cover our magic wand. So after we go off recording, I'm going to stay on and I'll answer your questions so anybody that hasn't done magic wand questions, y'all look at those before and afters. That's crazy town. These are from our clinical solutions line. We are licensed to do dermacosmetics. Used to, you could only get things like retinol, all the active ingredients. You could only get them by prescription and from a dermatologist, a med spa, or a plastic surgeon's office. No longer. Love this. I love these. Because, I've been using Mary Kay for a long time, since college when I started Mary Kay part-time. And then I've been full-time with Mary Kay since college. But so my skin is good. So when you can affect it even more, it's dramatic to me. And these were game changers. So these are need specific. So I'm going to go over them real quick. This blue one, HA plus ceramide, hyaluronic acid plus ceramide, this is almost everybody uses this one. You want deep hydration at a cellular level. So added moisture without goop if you're oily. Amazing. This one, the #1 trending ingredient in 2024 is niacinamide. Ask a preteen or a teen. They can use this, but that's the only active they can use because niacinamide has an acne superpower in it. If you use it every day, twice a day, that kicks in after about 2 weeks, but it also has an extreme brightener. We pair it with ferulic acid to enhance and boost the effect. So there you go. If you need brightening in your life. C plus resveratrol. Vitamin C, anytime you can put vitamin C in something, it is an anti-aging. We have a serum that everybody wants. Like it is like one of our highest selling things, serum C plus E. And resveratrol is like the same ingredient like in dark fruits, cherries, dark grapes, red wine, things that are good, that's good for your body. PHA and AHA resurfacer, polyhydroxy acid, alpha hydroxy acid. You don't have to remember that. But the resurfacer is if you are not currently using retinol. We have a retinol, and the difference with us, I didn't even bring my box out here. We have pure retinol, and it's 0.5. I mean, it's awesome. But we have a retinization process. Make sure you follow the retinization process. The reason we do that is most people just throw retinol at you and say, you're going to be irritated for a few weeks. It'll settle out. Well, we walk you into the process so that you don't experience irritation. But if you are 20 or over, you need retinol in your life. So if you're nursing or pregnant, You can't use retinol. So this would be your substitute right there. Okay, boosters. Let's talk about some color. What? I'm gonna show you our compacts. I love our compacts. I love them because they are, y'all want to see what I have on my lap? Okay, it's not really a stuffed animal. It's a warmie or a coolie. You can put it in the freezer or you can put it in the microwave. And I put it in the freezer on my belly because I had that little sicky thing. So this is what I call the Mac Daddy. Now it's our Compact Pro. That's its real name in case you're like Mac Daddy is not in the lookbook. And it doesn't have a mirror on purpose because it houses a lot of product. And if the mirror broke, you would ruin all your product. And we also were able to keep it slimmer. I will tell you, when you travel by plane, put it in your carry-on. Don't put it in your, because our ChromaFusion pigments are expensive and they're high quality, expensive because they're high quality. And the higher the quality, the softer your product. So you don't want them throwing your luggage around with this in it. I've got all our shadows in here. Now, this, if you're OCD like me, this will make you crazy. But it is what it is. I'm just like, do this. You can fit we can feature all your personal things. You can do a blush brick, which I'm about to show you what that looks like. You can do your shadows, you can do your powders, and this is like everything you need. So Mac Daddy in the drawer and for travel. This is the mini one. I'll go from big to mini. Look how cute. I could literally wear the same 4 or 5 shadows for the rest of my life. So these are all neutrals. I'm the neutral girl. I just am. I'm trying to make myself, I'm about to use our new green liquid as a liner because I just think that would be cool. So stay tuned. It may look awful. It may look great. I may look like I've been playing, you know, something, my mom's makeup. So if you want a little look like for traveling, you're trying to just take a carry-on. I did that recently and felt like I'd conquered the world, but I don't think I'll do it again. And you just put that in there. I also have made them for preteens with one shadow and a pale, like a little neutral blusher. And that's a cutie little gift. Okay, this is our perfect palette. So you can see where, see, this is neutral. You can see where we can make it. We can put a highlighter, a bronzer, contour, your shadows, cheek colors. We can put 12 shadows in there. We can put 6 shadows and a blusher and a contour. It's totally customizable and it has a mirror. So there you go. And then this is one of my favorite makeup artist tricks. This is the cool one. I'm a warm girl, but we make you a blush brick. This is one of my favorite things in my color line because you just sweep it across there, or you can use an individual color. So if your seasons tend more towards cool, we'll fix you a cool one. And like this one for winter would have like the wineberry in there, a deeper color. And then coral, the warm, I would do coral and juicy peach and the golden copper, but I love that. So blush brick. Okay, 2 of my favorite brushes. This brush right here. See how dense it, wait, I'll do that thing that people do. See how dense it is? Okay, this one, I let a client use this the other day. That's why I was like, why is this nasty? This is what I use for my foundation. We have a liquid foundation brush, which is fabulous. And then we have this one that you can also use. It's called a blending brush, which is an unusual name for it, but that's what it's called. And I like it because it's kind of like an airbrush look because I use very little foundation. So I want it just to spread well. And, you know, this one is our fluffy powder brush. It is so, like, I wish you could feel it. It's so soft. Our brushes rival, like when you buy the set, and we have several add-ons. We have a cream, we have a eyebrow spoolie, we have the foundation brushes, but it comes with 5 brushes, one of which is our favorite, our angled cheek brush that has a divot right there so you can pinch it for your contour. And this set comes with the pouch for $56, I think. It's less than $60. Well, comparably, quality-wise, it's like $250 to $325 on the market. So I used to say, I can just use my fingers. And you can. But when I started using brushes, this would be a game changer. So I did that. Okay. 2 products, definitely. Are y'all living where you got a little reprieve from the heat? I'm loving. I'm here for that. So this is our foundation primer. I never, ever not use this. I just want to use a little bit of foundation. I want, skin has texture. Cara Beth had the best story yesterday or the day before. Skin has texture. Now we can make your skin look flawless. We can give it the softest, most velvet touch, but skin's still going to have texture. You're not going to walk around look like you have a filter. Well, we can get you close. And this is one of the things that helps. Plus, it goes with my thing. If I put it on, I don't want to put it on again. If your skin is great, your makeup is going to be, if your skin's a 10, your makeup's going to be a 10. If your skincare is a 2, your makeup's never going to be a 10. But this is one of the things, and this tube lasts you forever. You just smooth it all over after your moisturizer and then apply your foundation products. This, when you get through, is our finishing spray. It's like hairspray for the face without being sticky. You just shake it up and spray your whole face. It has 16-hour staying power. And what I do when I come in and I need to go somewhere else is I pull my hair back and I spray it again because it hydrates and freshens it up. And then you don't have to do anything. Body lotion. Cara Beth, if you've got the picture handy of Chatney, my friend Chatney, my best friend in Indiana, when we came out with this, used it on one arm for 6 weeks and didn't use it on the other. I was like, that's the difference in you and me. I'm not doing that. And so we have her picture and she's internet famous. She broke the internet, but this is a toning lotion. So you smooth it all over your body. It doesn't take, you don't have to slather it. It's a great value. You smell like a spa. It doesn't have like a scent per se, but it's got like lots of botanicals in it. And I was like, it does not tone, but girl, it do. So if you have anything you need to not jiggle, then just, that's what you need. And I add our naturally oil into it. We have a nourishing facial oil. This one, I need to replace the one in my bag because I put it on everybody, but it's a glass dropper with a glass bottle. And I'm obsessed with this product. I put it on the tips of my hair. I put it in my cuticles after I finish my face in the morning, before I do when I'm doing my skincare in the morning, before I do my foundation primer. I pat about this much all over my face and neck. At night, I do a full dropper, the same after I finish my moisturizer, and I put it in my body lotion, and you will like pet yourself. This is like, if you'd have told me I was going to use a facial oil on my face a year and a half ago, I'd be like, you'd be crazy, because I'm oily combination. I used to be psycho oily, but as I've gotten older, it's less. But my oily girls that I asked to try it to see if this happened, their skin was hungry for hydration. And so when they used the oil, their skin got less oily, because what their skin was doing is creating oil to try to compensate for the lack of hydration. So it was magic. Okay, satin lips. Y'all know about satin lips if you've ever been around Mary Kay. I'm just going to tell you this. It has a little scrub. Don't do the scrub every day. Just do it a couple times a week. I keep mine in the bathtub. And then the balm you can use morning and night. I also have a balm from the Naturally that I use a lot for my lips. But this balm has no alcohol and no menthol. Whatever balm you're going to use, make sure you do not use one with menthol or alcohol, because it recreates dryness, like recreates it. And so then you feel like you're addicted to your chapstick or your whatever. Well, that's a brand. I usually don't say brands, but your lip balm. And you are, because it's recreating dryness. One more thing, and then I'll shut up. Mascara. Well, 2 more things actually. Mascara and lip gloss. We have several mascaras. Don't you think when you pick a mascara, it's the look you want? Like, do you want volume and length or one or the other? And it's the brush. So I love this brush. It's Hourglass, and it has bristles on the bottom too, so you can get to the inner and outer corners. This is Fanorama. We have some amazing pictures of Fanorama. And then my other favorite is the Ultimate. And then I use the Lash Intensity. The Lash Intensity is immense volume and lengthening, but I don't use it on my bottom lashes because it makes my bottom lashes too long. And so I'll use one of the others on my bottom, and it's incredible. Okay, there's something else I was going to tell you. I could go on and on. Can you tell I love the product? I want every consultant to be a Mary Kay girl. I want you to fall in love with a body product, a body system. We have a complete body system. Body care is all the rage now. We have a holiday line. We have some new things coming out for fall that are killer. We have fabulous lipsticks and a few formulas. But I want you to fall in love with that, because if you feel and look like $1,000,000, you are your own best advertisement. And I think every woman deserves, at least as corny as this sounds, to just feel her face at some point and think, I love my skin. I want you to love your skin without any makeup on. That's what we want. So if you're one of our consultants' guests, give, and you're like, oh my gosh, I want this and this and this. If something happens and say you feel like you got too moist or you're not moist enough, maybe we didn't get enough moisture in your routine, then you say to her, hey, I'm feeling a little dry. Then she will connect with us and we will fine tune that. Sometimes, very often, in fact, we get it right the first time, but sometimes we have to tweak it. And she can take that product, the company will give her brand new product for it. She can give you a new product that will fix that, and you're good to go because you want the perfect recipe that you feel that way every day. So don't just not use it because skincare is customizable. It's not one size fits all. So sometimes it's kind of like, when if I wore a pink lipstick, it would turn neon purple on me because I'm the girl. I have to wear warm colors. And so if I'm highly allergic to benzoyl peroxide, so I can't use an acne product that has that in it. I can't use shadows that have purple or pink in them. They make my eyes do this really weird, scaly, itchy, hurtful thing. So, like we customize your experience. So let her do that for you. And thank you for being on. I'm going to disconnect from the recording and then we'll answer all the questions. Okay, here we go. I got to do this.